Okay, got the trusty pump bob back out. Got her centered down there. I got my lines made. Right there. You can see, oh, I bounced it there, moved it a little bit. But I did that for a reason. I can take her all out as one. Set her on the bench there. You can kind of see how she's going to go in there now. I got this tacked together. She's centered on there, tacked in. So now I can chalk this up in the drill press over there and drill my 3/8 holes in there. And then I'll cut my tacks back off so that holes will be 100% true to each other. And then this piece, as I was showing there, catches that box tubing that goes up and welds to the bottom of the core support. And then I'll take and I'll shape these, and then I'll put my rubber conveyor belt piece here in between there, and then I'll have another one sandwiched on the bottom here with the 2 holes punched in here, and then a small piece of flat bar across here, and then the bolts, and that'll double rubber it all together in there. Everything is tacked, so I can cut it, move it, shape it in there as it goes. And then when that's welded in on the cross member good and solid, I'll move this up that, I'll move this up that square tubing there to where the nose and the hood and everything fit good. All my gaps in the hood to the grill all look good. And then I'll know where the height of the nose has got to be set. I'll throw a couple of good heavy tacks on that to that core support there with the rubber in between here, of course. Check it again. If everything's good, then I'll bead her in, and then this will be mounted in there, and then I'll do my welds, weld all that in. I got a bit of a gap in there. I did that on purpose. I want good heavy penetration all the way across there. You can see, get that like that. You can see they're not straight onto each other. Do that. So I got a good valley in there. Like that. So when I weld in there, I got maximum penetration through there and here, in there. I get good penetrating welds in there, and then grind the heck out of it, smooth it all, polish it all, so it'll look just like my motor mounts did, just the motor mounts were bigger scale. That's why I'm kind of showing this, because this was my same concept on the motor mounts, just the motor mounts went this way. Okay, so again, I ended up playing with snow, and I got 4 hours in it, all in all. But yeah, and here, like I said, I'll round this all off, make that piece nice and 45'd up, tapered over, so it all, my primary goal is to make everything look the way a factory would have kind of done it. So if anybody crawls under there and looks, you know, everything, not just chunks of steel, welded and goober welded all up and stacked. I don't like that. I like everything to look factory-ish. Factory-ish. But that's where we're at. Put that right back down there on my marks. To the piece right here. It comes in. Right now I just kind of threw it in there, as you can tell. Make sure I'm centered on my plumb bob again, on those lines I got made down there. Right there. I'll move it over so that's recentered and measured 100 times and set. Takes quite a bit of time on doing this part of it, because that little piece right there is what determines the nose, on where that nose is going to fit. And if that's off a little bit, when the hood comes down, the gaps right here will either grow or be too tight and all of that. I want that hood to just have a good 1/8 inch gap max through here, all the way across there. You know, like standard gaps like this. A gap like that all the way around. Up over the curve into the parrot beak there. I want that good straight gap all the way across. That's my goal. And that all rides on where that's set right there. But, and then I turned the tires back and forth, made sure that that drag link, not a stabilizer. I don't know why I was calling it a stabilizer in that other video. But all of that totally clears. Nothing is going to hit or rub or anything on that core support mount when she's all in there. And hopefully they'll look something like that when I'm all done with them. Alright, well, I've had enough for today. I'm going to go home and roll this around in my noodle a little more and get back on her tomorrow with another good solid 4 hours. I'm hoping, weather permitting, I don't have to go out there and play in the snow. Alright, well, we'll see her tomorrow.